Hey, Coach Kris here, and what I'm going to talk about is why having a good motor map of your shoulder and scapula is vitally important for any pressing or pulling movements. With a lot of my clients that I work with, I notice a lot of them don't have a very clear map of their shoulder. And what I mean by that is they have a lot of jerky movements when it comes to moving their shoulder around. And having a good humeric rhythm between your scapula and shoulder is very, very vital. So that way it keeps you away from things like impingement or the deltoids taking over a lot of motions, especially anterior deltoids for a lot of motions such as like pressing or push-ups or even sometimes pulling, right? Sometimes when you pull, the scapula stays elevated, doesn't depress nice, so that way it can make way for your humerus to come up and through in different motions of the shoulder. So I'm going to give you one motor control exercise that's going to help your brain map out your scapula a little bit better, and that way you have more control of it. And when you have more control of it, you're able to get more out of your workouts. So this is a shoulder cam. I've already showed a shoulder cam before, but this one's going to be a loaded version in case, once we do get this motion done really well without banded. And even sometimes it can help those who are having a hard time doing it unloaded, because it gives them a little bit more sensory information to the muscles around the shoulder, so that way they can actually start to clear up the map. Now, what you want to do is you want to try to get full range of motion and good quality control. Okay, if you can't get full range of motion with good quality control, try a smaller range of motion just to get this movement down first, even banded, and then the more you do it, the more you're going to notice you'll be able to go to those end ranges more and more and more to get a nice clear map of the scapula. All right, so let's go to the gym. I'm going to show you a banded shoulder cam, a couple different ways to do it. All right, so this is the banded shoulder cam. You can do it one of two ways. You can either hold on to it and start doing the shoulder cam. So the idea is to really find different points. So you want to be able to come up, retract and down, and then forward, and then smooth the motion out both ways. You want to do about 5 reps each way, and you can do a shoulder assessment, you could do a hip assessment, you could do a forward bend assessment to see if your body liked it and you got good biofeedback from it. All right, also just do it before your workouts. Go work out and see if you got an even better workout, better pump in the musculature that you're trying to work, such as the chest and lats. All right, so first I'm going to do just grabbing onto it, then I'll show you the shoulder sling version. So what you're going to do is you're just going to grab the band like so, and you're going to try to create nice shoulder circles, one direction and then the other direction. So you want to make sure you have a good, nice, smooth motions. And if you notice you're jerking a lot, keep going, go a little bit smaller, and really try to get a smooth motion out of your shoulder. Okay? So the other way to do it is a sling band. So I bring the band around the front and then I load it that way. So I'll show you that way. So I just grab it to the front and I do nice shoulder cams one way, then the other way, and then I can also do it banded in the back one way and then the other way. Really working your way to getting that full range of motion. And it's a warm-up that I like to do before I go work out, before I do any pressing, bench pressing, things like that, just to get my shoulders really mapped out. And man, I can tell a difference when I do it, when I don't do it. Hope it helps. Stay strong.